Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. That was special. Now stand by for this. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Jules Koundé.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And they're on him in a flash. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Dias. And Antonio Silva. Gonzalo Inacio. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao gets on his bike and on the move. Rafael Leao is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Antonio Silva. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. And he's forced to go back. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Koundé. For Olise. Cherki. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. And Antonio Silva. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. Ruben Dias. Now Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Hops for safety. Dembele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cherki. Spread it left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gonzalo Inacio. And Antonio Silva. And it's Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. Antonio Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Dembele. Mbappe is onto this. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Inacio defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Dias. Antonio Silva. And he's forced to go back.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now Ruben Dias. First quarter of an hour gone. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rafael Leao. João Cancelo gets into a good position. He's got away. Now it's Rafael Leao. No way through, so... Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now Gonzalo Inacio. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé getting this one clear. Koundé. Mbappe. Cherki. Tchouaméni. And it's Dembele. That's very neat. Hernandez is in a really good position out wide. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Antonio Silva. Gonzalo Inacio. Over to the other side. Ruben Dias. It's Bernardo Silva. Gonzalo Inacio. Here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. And it's Conte. And Upamecano. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Saliba. Olise. And it's Tchouaméni. And they are prompt with their pressing. And now they can clear their lines. And that's definitely not his best. Gonzalo Inacio. And Antonio Silva. And it's Vitinha. Hops for safety. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. That's good running with the ball. Vitinha! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cherki, almost half an hour in now. Olise. Cherki. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Antonio Silva. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Tchouaméni. All played for Dembele. Upamecano. And it's Hernandez. Dembele. Bernardo Silva. And Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. In by Cancelo. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Dembele. And it's Conte. Koundé. For Olise. Cherki. And it's Conte. And here's Mbappe. It's Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Off the post! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. João Cancelo, Gonçalo Inácio, and Antonio Silva, Vitinha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao, and it's Bernardo Silva, Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So no flag here. Oh, that's nice. Cherki receives it in a good position here. Tries to get it clear. France have it back and can go again. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Just past the 40th minute mark. Olise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Dembele has the space to scheme. Dembele still... Oh, greatly! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Dembele. Conte. And it's Koundé. For Olise. Looking to play him in. That looks a good cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. This looks promising. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cherki. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And just
Portugal
a quick reminder today to
at
please drink
half-time
responsibly.
on the wrong end
Anyone
of
appearing
a 1-0
intoxicated or
scoreline.
behaving in an inappropriate manner will be
Well, let's
removed.
not beat
Thank you
about the
very
bush,
much for your
Peter. It's been
cooperation.
fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And it's Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes wants to run onto this. And they win it back again. Well, that is good. Super. And the shot! Chouameni, Cherki, Koundé. Turns back here, probably the best option. Upamecano is looking wide, and he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Perilously close. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba. And it's Dembele. And Cherki shifted it to the flank. That's a cute ball. Hernandez is flagged offside. Cherki, Koundé, and Cherki. And here's Olise. Cherki, Olise. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Chouameni short changes him with that pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Olise, Conte. Bernardo Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's forced to go back. Koundé. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Bernardo Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte. Chouameni. Conte. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Antonio Silva. And it's Vitinha. Portugal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Cancelo. to Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Vitinha. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to cross. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. Portugal are level. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Bruno Fernandes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now Gonçalo Inácio. Antonio Silva. Now Ruben Dias. And it's Vitinha. He has found the way through. Vitinha gets across and deals with it. Gonçalo Inácio.
The attendance for this
João
match was
Cancelo.
96,026.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Mendes. Ruben Dias. Here's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Tchouaméni. And Cherki. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bernardo Silva makes a dash for it. Space for him to turn and look. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koundé. Olise. And it's Koundé. Cherki. Here's Tchouaméni. Koundé. Now Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Dembele. And that's played in low. That's a decent clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Crosses it in here. And he's taking no chances there. Olise. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Cherki. Olise. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. Now it's Olise. For Conte. Cherki. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. Olise. Cherki. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for France. Number 26, Ryan Cherki. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Desiree Doué.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Substitutions taking place.
Upamecano. Chouameni. Nice sequence of passes this. Over to the right flank. Saliba. And it's Koundé. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ruben Dias. And Antonio Silva. That's destined for the flank. Mendes receives it in a wide position. And he's managed to get free. Mendes stood his ground. Great chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Cancelo gets it away. Quality ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Strong running down that left flank. Good ball, good take. Delivered low. And he's heaved it away.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is Doué! Superb from Doué! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Substitution in progress.
So again we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Substitution for France, number 11, Olise. Coming on the field is number 19.
And it's Cancelo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Towering header! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Showing good feet. Gonzalo Ramos. That is lovely. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. João Cancelo, incoming delivery. Saliba attempts a clearance. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
That has ended up in no man's land. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Dias.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And it's Neves. Here's João Felix. Tchouaméni. Gusto. And it's Tchouaméni. And Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. Vitinha. Stood up well to him there. Kante has given away a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they've got rid. And it's Mendes. Opts for safety. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias running with the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Very much into the last knockings. Joao Felix powering forward here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ramos. Played out wide. Oh, that's neat. Nice physical challenge. João Cancelo is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for France, number 25, Conte. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution.
Vitinha is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And he welcomes it in. Joao Felix. Now it's Nunez. Nice control. Backward it goes.
Portugal really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Dembele.
Such good technique.
It's a good one he's making out on the left. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Koundé.
Oh, great feet, that.
Knocks it out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Gusto wins the duel this time. Camavinga.
Added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Gusto.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Dembele, who does have an assist to his name. Hernandez. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Spread out to the left, and it's Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's lofted through here. Cleared away, deftly away. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gonzalo Inacio. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. João Neves. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Dias. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Doué. Doué going forward. Driving through the middle. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Hello
Good
everybody,
evening
and
to
a quick
you.
announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.